Appreciate y'all boys tuning in to another video. We gotta talk about the Matador, the man himself, Ilia Topuria. You know, I've been thinking about this. Like, I know, like, I don't want to seem like I'm just so out for like. I don't want it to seem like I'm just jumping the gun, but I genuinely believe that Ilia Topuria might be like the best fighter, like talent wise. He might be the best fighter like ever. You know, and that's what I don't want to seem like I'm jumping the gun because his career, he has so much miles left on the clock, or does he? He said he wants to retire by 30, but we're gonna get into that too. But right now, I'm sitting here thinking like, if Ilia Topuria is able to beat like the number one contender, Arman Sarukian, beat another guy like a Paddy Pimblett or somebody like that, move up a division. If he's able to like beat Islam, if Islam becomes champ, I'm thinking like, bro, he's definitely the greatest of all time, right? I don't think it would be up for a discussion at that point. But right now, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like, dog, Ilia Topuria is already a villain. People want to see him lose, but I don't know why people want to see Ilia lose. Like, I get he beat your favorite fighters. I get it. But if you have a fighter that's this skilled and that looks this, like, otherworldly, that's beating legend and champion after champion, and, you know, you would think that the community will want him to keep winning. Like, it's crazy. We was just talking about this on my live. Matter of fact, tune into the lives, man. I'm live on TikTok every single day. Join the Discord link in the bio. But, yeah, we was talking about it on live, and I was telling my chat, like, y'all boys, y'all saying Arman the guy to beat him. Y'all saying this guy beats Ilia, this guy beats. I'm like, bro, if after Ilia beats all these guys, if he's able to beat all these guys, like, the cycle ain't gonna stop. Y'all gonna keep wanting people like to beat Ilia because he's beating your favorite fighters. You know, because I'm seeing a lot of Charles fans that, you know, was hating Arman because Arman got the decision over Charles, just jumped to say, man, Arman beats Ilia, man. Arman is the one to do it. Like, Charles just this, Charles that. Like, no, bro. Like, you would think we should want Ilia Topuria to keep winning. Because if he keeps winning, the way the community has flipped on John Jones, he like, I ain't saying Islam can't rival John Jones, but all the guys that you have up there that's by John Jones, close to him legacy-wise, GSP, Silva, DJ, all those guys are retired. Their careers are long gone, and their careers are getting discredited by the day as well. So, modern day fight, Volk, I mean, you could give Volk that too. But the thing is, bro, Ilia already did KO Volk at featherweight, and Volk only lost at featherweight one time. Volk is the current champion right now. So, he's the current champion right now. But that's, like, Ilia was able to KO him in 2 rounds. Say what you want about short notice, say what you want about circumstances. Volk took the fight. He was medically cleared to take that fight. He took the fight. He didn't look bad in the first round. He got caught with that shot, and he always backs up against in the cage like that. It's multiple sequences. It's been debunked that he does that a lot. And Max even backed him up and did that same combination. But it not along lines like Ilia did, not the, like, you know, the power and everything. But Ilia was able to KO him still. And Ilia did that to him. And now, Volk, I've seen people say have Volk top 2. I've seen it. But I'm thinking, like, can Volk be the greatest? I don't think Volk can be the greatest of all time. He has 2 losses to Islam. He has a loss to Ilia. And both of those guys, like, I'm not saying they're above him all time. I think Ilia's like top 7, top 8, somewhere in there. I think Islam's top 7, top 6. But if we looking at it, bro, Ilia could actually go down as the greatest of all time. And if he beats Islam, come on, man. He already beat Volk. He already beat Max. Max is like a top 15, top 10 fighter. Some people have him top 8. And he beat Max. He KO'd Max. Max had never been KO'd. Charles, and I know Charles had been finished before, but Charles, like I said, bro, that run he went on, if you know the Charles run, well, people started loving him because of that run. The run he went on was crazy. He got knocked down. He never got out cold. He never got put out cold like Ilia did to him, bro. He didn't. And Ilia was able to do that to him. And I know Charles probably wasn't supposed to be the one, but it's Arman's fault. Like, we got to start shifting the blame to, like, the fighters it's actually their fault. Arman doesn't pull out of an Islam fight. Maybe he wins. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he loses. Oh, well. But it's different. Like, Arman fights Islam at UFC 302. Maybe he wins. Maybe he loses. Maybe he gets back in another title shot. You just never know. Everything is just speculation. Because you don't know. But the thing is, what happened is Ilia KO'd him stiff in round 1. And he said he was going to do that. He KO'd Volk. He said he was going to do that. He said he was going to be the one to KO Max. He did that. Everything he says he's going to do, he does it. So, I'm seeing a lot of people, like, saying, like, praying on his downfall, bro. I'm like, bro, we need this. Like, We see what happened when superstars lose. Alex Pereira lost to Ankalaev. Things really ain't been the same. We got everybody saying this car's trash. This car's trash. Oh, this dude's trash. That's Alex lost to Ankalaev, bro. You know, that's a superstar. If Ilia loses to Arman, like Arman is a like Armenia. He's a star in Armenia and in Russia maybe, but he's not. He doesn't have that superstar factor. Like he's not that type of guy. Ilia is a superstar, gang. Every right. Finisher, only 2 decisions on his record. All of his first 8 wins were by sub. Now he's KOing people. Like, dude, this dude he's entertaining. He trash talks. Like, bro, Ilia's like, he's a superstar. He's the biggest star in the MMA. He's the face of MMA. Yes, he is. But I see a lot of people want Ilia to lose. I understand, like, wanting to fight lose, like, because he beat your favorite fighter. I understand, bro. I've been there before. I still want Sean Brady to get his head taken off for what he did to Leon. You know? But it is what it is. But that's Sean Brady, though. You can't compare Sean Brady to Ilia. Sean Brady had already got TKO by Bilal. We have an undefeated guy, Georgian, 17-0, 15 finishes. Just knocked out a great in Charles Oliveira. Knocked out a great in Max Holloway. Knocked out a great in Alexander Volkanovski, who never lost that featherweight. And you mean tell me you want him to lose to Arman? You want him to lose to... Now, if he lost to Patty, it would be different. Because he's on his way to being that superstar. Like, I believe Patty is, like, you got superstar, you got star. I think Patty is a star. But you got superstars like Alex Pereira, Ilia Topuria. Islam Makhachev, I think he's right there, too. Who else? Not many. Dustin Poirier, I think he's right there. Like, he's right under superstar. But, like, you have superstars and, you know, it comes with it. People going to pray on your downfall. But it was the same with Conor McGregor. People were praying he lost just because he talked and he wasn't humble. Ilia is one of the most humble stars in the sport. He is humble. He just talks because he knows it's going to happen. He's confident. You know, it's a difference between confidence and cockiness. Like, but the reality is people are bothered by your, like, confidence because it makes them feel insecure about themselves. Because if they say they're going to do something and they don't do it, they're like, oh, he said it and he did it. I feel some type of way about that. That's just the reality of the world, bro. But the reality is, Ilia Topuria is a superstar. He could retire as the greatest of all time. If he grabs that 3rd belt, I don't want to hear any conversations. He's the greatest of all time. If he retires with that 3rd belt. But we got to see, because he's going to have to defend that belt a few times, because the UFC told him don't mention welterweight right now. And I think he's going to do it. I think he beats Arman. I think he beats, if Gaethje ends on fighting Gaethje, I think he beats him. It starts getting intriguing nowhere, because there's a lot of names in lightweight that's like, nobody jumps out that who could beat Ilia. Now, Gene Silva, well, he's at featherweight. Now, if Ilia was still at featherweight, it's like, okay, Gene Silva's coming. Okay, they're around the same age. That's going to be a good fight. But they're not even in the same weight class anymore. Rufi, he's not even ranked. He's right outside the rankings. He's going to get a big fight soon. Him versus Ilia could be a great fight. But he's not even in the conversation right now. The guys are in the picture, like Dan Hooker, like Gamrot, Faziev. Like, bro, come on, bro. Ilia toasts all these guys, man. He toasts them all. And I'm not trying to seem like I'm just some, like, I ain't gonna lie, I am, bro. I'm a Ilia Topuria enthusiast. I am, bro. Ilia Topuria, he could retire as the greatest of all time. But he has to play his cards right. And he has to keep winning. That's first and foremost. And I think he is going to keep winning. I think he is. Just moved up to lightweight. People saying he's too small. People saying Charles is going to be too big. KO Charles in round 1. He cut Charles within like the first 30 seconds of the fight with that right hand right over Charles. I had him leaking. Had Charles not wanting any parts on the feet. And I think at one point Charles was just like, when he had to get up, Charles was just like, fuck it. Fuck it. He's going to KO me. Fuck it. Just do it. Charles went in the pocket just like this. Then he lowered his hands just like this. Perfect timing. Right hook. Sleep. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He KO'd Max with a left hook. I mean, what's there more to say? Ilia Topuria, I don't think we should be praying on his downfall, bro. I think the majority of the community should flock to his side. You know, flock to his side. Be there. You know, don't be a hater. You know, it's enough love to go around. You could be a fan of somebody who beat your favorite fighter. Cause at the end of the day, bro, these fighters don't know us, gang. They don't know us. So ain't no point of us like being like, I ain't gonna say us. Ain't no point of like the community being like emotionally attached to a fighter. You know, cause it's kind of weird. But liking a fighter, loving a fighter is good. But if it gets to a point where you just like, oh, he KO'd my favorite fighter, I hate that guy. Like, it's the sport, bro. It's either them or it's either him. Like, everybody fighting for their dreams, their goals, their aspirations. Nobody wants to lose. But Ilia Topuria could retire as the greatest of all time. He might be the best fighter skill-wise that we've seen. Say what you want about him not throwing many kicks, whatever, but he doesn't need them. Ain't that more impressive, not needing to throw that many kicks? And he has a nasty low kick. His low kicks, the Max Holloway fight, did you see it? The Volkanovski fight, did you see it? Nasty low kicks. He has good low kicks, bro. That's why I don't understand. Like, you say he's not well rounded enough, bro. You don't need to throw spinning wheel kicks. You don't need to throw spinning back. If you can keep it simple enough to boxing, having good grappling, having good jiu-jitsu, you're good. That's even more impressive than anything else. You don't need to be the best kickboxer. You don't need to be Yair Rodriguez throwing all kinds of spinning kicks and everything. If you can just throw good combinations, I don't think I understand how good this man combos is, bro. Like, he's the full package. He's the full package. You don't need to be flashy with the kicks. You don't not have to throw many kicks. His fight IQ is good. He's great everywhere, bro. His wrestling, y'all gonna keep saying his wrestling bad, bro. When he started off as a wrestler, yes, he got taken out by Bryce Mitchell. I know. Armand got rocked by Joaquin Silva. Like he got rocked by him and dropped by him. Like, but I get you gonna pick and choose stuff. I understand that's what the community does, pick and choose. But every fighter has had this one got KO'd by Adriano Martinez. Like, he went. People think he lost the first vote fight. Not me. I think he won. But he went to war with Dustin Poirier, even though he was clearly winning. Like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, stuff like that. You can pick and choose for any type of fighter. Like, you can pick and choose for anybody. I promise you can nitpick anything. He got taken down by what's his name? Bryce Mitchell. He got taken down by Bryce Mitchell. What happened to Bryce Mitchell? It's the same thing with Armand. Oh, Armand got rocked. He got dropped by Joaquin Silva. What happened to Joaquin Silva? Like, come on, bro. Like, Dricus, he got knocked out by a dude outside of the promotion. Where's that dude now? Where's Dricus? Like, come on, bro. Like, you can pick and choose for everybody. Like, you can literally pick and choose for every fight on the roster what happened, and then like reverse it. So I don't understand it, bro. Ilia Topuria is one of the best fighters that we've seen ever, and he has the potential to retire as the greatest fighter to ever do it. That's just the fact of the matter. Like, I know people ain't gonna like it, especially if you beat your favorite fighter, but ain't nothing wrong with becoming a fan. I was a massive Volk fan when he KO'd Volk. But you think that's gonna stop me from being a fan of Ilia just because he KO'd Volk? I don't know Volk personally. I love Volk. That's my guy. But at the end of the day, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. When Marab did that to Peter Yan, I was a Peter Yan fan. And now I'm a massive Marab fan. Still like Peter Yan, but Marab just grew on me so much. Because he stand-up guy, good human being, all this stuff. Weighs in, it adds in. That's why I believe, bro, like, it's enough love to go around. You don't have to hate a fighter just because they beat your favorite fighter or beat a fighter that you didn't want to win or you wanted to win. Like, it's a sport. They're people too. They aren't just robots. They have to show money, win money, life, death, family. Like, you gotta understand, bro. It's a business at the end of the day, and they good sports. Charles ain't feeling like, oh, I want Ilia to lose his next fight. I want Ilia to no, bro, trust me, Charles. If anything, you should want the fighter that beat your favorite fighter to keep winning. Because he beats your favorite fighter and he loses. It's like, damn, he just beat your favorite fighter, but you just lost to him badly. Like, imagine that. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's enough love to go around. Hating ain't gonna get nobody nowhere, bro. We don't gotta be on no hate watches. All we gotta do is just love all the fighters. I'm a fan of the sport. I'm a fan of fighting. It's not too many fighters I don't like. Like, I can't name 2 fighters that I don't like. I could probably name 1. But we can love Ilia Topuria, bro. I do. I'm just talking about as a community. Like, we should want him to keep winning, bro. Because we're witnessing greatness in front of our eyes. And it's different type of greatness because he trash talks. He's an international superstar. He knocks people out. He's pound for pound number 1. It's a lot of reasons to love Ilia Topuria. It's not many to hate him. And if you bothered by his confidence, that's a you problem, bro. Being bothered by another man's confidence, no matter how it sounds to you, that's a you problem. You know, I don't think he sounds cocky at all. I think he sounds confident. I think he believes I think he believes who he is and what God has placed inside him. I think that's what he believes. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I want everybody to get, bro. We don't gotta hate. But Ilia Topuria definitely could go down as the greatest of all time. I think he's already a top 5 best fighter of all time. Not greatest, best, yes. Some people have him top 5. Not mad at it. But I appreciate y'all boys tuning in to another video. We're gonna keep these videos coming. Y'all just let me know what y'all want to see. Join the Discord link in the bio. Follow the TikTok. I love y'all boys. And as always, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.